Okay, eto ha. Alam kong narinig nyo na to, na sinabi ng ating presidente na ang panaginip nyo ay panaginip ko rin. Eto. Is he walking the talk? Okay, welcome to Rain TV. Pagpasensyahan nyo na talaga ako, no? Kasi nga, parang more than a week na ata, no? Na hindi ako nakapag-vlog. Kasi nga, ang dami kong ganap sa buhay. Siguro kung meron kayong mga nakikitang videos dyan, no? O dito sa, sa channel ko, ay, ano lang yan, quick topic lang yan talaga. Kasi nga, pag ganito kasi na nagvi-video ako, is kasi siya, naghahanap ako ng tamang tiyempo. Lalo na ngayon, no? Meron pa kaming mga kabataan dito na nagbabakasyon sa bahay namin. So, syempre, inaasikaso ko rin sila. No? Eto ha, pakinggan natin sila ha. Many people, not just an ordinary citizen ha. Like us, no? Even an influential, wealthy people, or wealthy individuals, not disappointed sa admin na ito ngayon. At eto ha, merong isang retired Colonel Scout Ranger close to Marcos ha. Old Marcos, hindi yung ngayon Marcos Jr. Hindi yung presence na namumuno ngayon, no. Ito yung sinabi niya ha. Isang colonel ha na nagsabi no sa present na admin ngayon. If ang presidente daw doesn't change no ng major policy niya and major members of the cabinet, he will not be around by December. So, syempre, ito nga sabi ni Ma'am Gadino, it's a strong statement. 'Di ba? Siguro marami na rin talaga no na nakapansin talaga sa pamumuno ni Marcos ngayon, 'di ba, Junior? So, ito pakinggan natin sila ha.
Address of our president, he said, and I always repeat those words, ang panaginip nyo ay panaginip ko rin. Is he walking the talk? Bono.
I'm afraid that he's not. I've been talking with...
Ito din yung sinabi ni Attorney Hana. Close to old Marcos ha, senior, na isang retired colonel na Scout Ranger, no? Na sinabi ng isang colonel, no? Na he told the present admin ngayon, ha? If the president doesn't change any major policy or major members of the cabinet, he will not be around. Nako, he will not be around by December. That is a strong statement. Ika nga ni Ma'am Gadi.
A lot of people,
so,
including those who were close to FM, Ferdinand Erdelin Marcos, and they're a little disappointed with the current administration. And that's another statement, by the way. You know, 2 weeks ago, I had the unusual privilege of having been visited by a retired colonel of the Scout Rangers. He was telling me he was working with FM. He was working with FM, and he was effusive in his praise of the brilliance of the man. No? And I agreed with him, because as a matter of fact, in my book, Leader from Marcos to Arroyo, all the leaders paled into insignificance on the chapter of Ferdinand Marcos. And, you know, I hate to repeat this here, but I should repeat it in the interest of the president and those who are with him. You know what this colonel told me? At the rate this present administration is going, and if the president does not change major policies and major members of the cabinet, I'm afraid, he said, that he will not be around by December.
That's a pretty strong statement.
Yeah.
But let's get back to that statement of the colonel, who, as you said, worked closely with with the old man, Marcos, and that is why he said something like he's a little disappointed. Well, I'd like to use that adjective, a little disappointed. So it could mean that hindi pa masyadong grabe. It's not very disappointed, a little. In other words, it's been 2 years, actually. And so we still have 4 years to go. But then he qualified also his little disappointment by saying that if there is no change, then this government might not last until December of this year. So that, I think, is very precarious. We have been getting a lot of this feedback, not just from those who are disgruntled, no, but those who feel that either we are in a state of stasis, which is not moving, or the talking is not walking. There have been, there have been so many speeches and so many statements and so many well, whatever else you could call them, so many words that actually express policies and programs from the very start of how it should be done. In fact, our president held the Department of Agriculture for practically, 18 months or so? And that should have already laid the foundation of the security that we need for food. So again, when you have the colonial expression, walk the talk, that is used precisely that you practice what you preach.
You preach, you're right.
In other words, yes, you have to be doing some walking with what you're talking about now. We are at this stage, as you said, a little disappointed by somebody who's worked closely with the father. So we are now in suspended animation, so to speak, when we address the junior president. And I'd like to believe that 4 years to go and changes could still be made.
Yeah, he should wake up on time, you know. As a matter of fact, 30 minutes ago, I was talking with a young man who is about 44 years old, but he doesn't believe on the people in his cabinet. According to him, the problem with the president is he does not use a firm hand in hitting the head of these members of the cabinet, because he said many of the members of the cabinet are engaged in graft and corruption.
Oh my goodness.
Many, as he said. It's not just one. He said many. I hope he changes. He said, you know, there are strategic positions in the cabinet that should change. You know. He mentioned this to me and said, what? Like what? He said, well, I can mention a few. He said, what about the Secretary of Justice? What's he doing? What's he doing? He's not filing any cases against Duterte and the other gangs who are with him, and there is overwhelming evidence. What's he doing? This guy, his son, was charged with having brought to the airport illegal drugs worth 6 trillion. The case was filed and it was dismissed. So he's a tainted Secretary of Justice. And now he could not even help the ILG in arresting Kibuloy. Why is that? That the guy should be changed. Abalos should also be changed. My God, instead of him doing things, it's the president who is doing it for him. He might as well be the president and the president being the ILG. Said, what else are you saying? Well, there is something wrong with the DND. You know, now we're not only pumped with water cannons, our fishermen.
Dapat kasi dito sa presidente natin, maging firm siya sa lahat ng mga desisyon niya. Hindi siya pwede na lahat na lang ng mga ibubulong sa kanya, papakinggan niya. Kailangan may sarili siyang desisyon. A firm decision from his own. Diba? Wala ba siyang alam? Yung mga tao niya, kulangan og dokol. Like, kulangan dokol gyud. Para ma-realize nila na, tulungan niyo ako para maging gumanda. Diba? Sa 2 years, 2 years na. Wala pa tayong naririnig na maganda kahit sa ekonomiya natin, diba? Sa usaping ekonomiya, sa kuryente, sa tubig, ano ba yan? Diba?
Our Coast Guard, our Navy, and not only that, the Chinese confiscated the food that are designed for the Marines in the Sierra Madre. What are we doing? Protest. My God. And I said, you know, I agree with you because Section 3 of Article 2 of the Constitution states civilian authorities at all times supreme over the military. The armed forces of the Philippines is the protector of the people and the state. Its goal is to secure the sovereignty of the state and the integrity of the national territory. Look at that provision. What are they doing? So, Mr. Gilberto Gibo, what's he doing? He should be changed. And the other one said, you know, should also be changed. Who? The Secretary of Foreign Affairs. Imagine protest. He should do battle in the United Nations. If he knows its own news. 182 protests, and the Chinese did nothing. They're laughing at us. And they're saying that we are cowards. You know, the Chinese media, according to Randy David, they're saying that we're all cowards. Imagine that. My God, it's an insult to the country. It's an insult to our people. And he said, you know, I am wholeheartedly for the president. I'm also disappointed. Why doesn't he change these people? Because when he reaches midstream, if at all he does, it will be too late to change.
At saka dyan problema sa West Philippines na yan. Diba? Dukla na yung mga tao diya, presidente. Dukla na sila. Para ma-realize nila, yung tutulungan nila ang presidente. Ay, nako. Okay. Hanggang dito na lang. Thank you for watching, guys.